As we're on our feet doing a little bit of yoga, I'm going to have you run your hands up and down the legs a little bit, getting blood flow to our fingers, blood flow to the legs as we touch muscles, bending the knees, lifting. Our hands go out, up. As we come to the top, we're going to climb a ladder. You might be practicing climbing a ladder to put some Christmas lights on your house. And then hold, take a big breath in, exhale out. It's called our sun breath. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale out. You might feel like you're making a snow angel. Big breath in. We'll trace our hands down, relaxing to the front and just sway side to side. In our ragdoll. If you were carried, you'd sway to and fro, just relaxing. Everything soft in the ragdoll, soft knee. Come to the center, and we'll draw little circles on the floor with your fingertips. And reverse the direction, going the other way. And we'll hold here, and we'll slowly roll up. Shoulders will lift to the ears, push back and down, exhale. Shake your head, yes. Loosen up the neck. Loosening up the shoulders. And we'll step a little bit wider. And we'll slide your hands up and down the knees. To warm the legs, to warm the body. From here, we're going to have your hands go straight down. And then circle all the way up. Big breath in. As the hands come up, they come together and they come down heart center. Going into something that's called the garland pose. We just bend the knees and let the body relax down. You can see the garland has these loops, creating decoration. Now you can go down as far as you feel comfortable in your garland pose. We are pushing into the mat with our toes or heels. We're going to lift up and lean to the left. We're a little bit wider than we normally are. Hands could be together, they could be apart. You get to choose what's best. Breathing in, exhaling out. Lower down the left hand. Right palm turns up, elbow pulls back. We lift up to see the light. So push into the mat with the toes. Now we'll place your hand on your head. Gently stretch the neck and wiggle the fingers. That left side. Then we'll turn the palm up and down. We'll slowly lift. With each rotation of the hand, the arm, come up towards the sky, hands come together at the top. And then we'll come down, heart center. It's time the legs stay straight. Big breath in. Begin expanding the rib cage. Exhale, push all the air out. Belly button pushes to the spine. Inhale, extending. Exhale. Feel as if you're hiding the belly button. When you exhale out, the belly button tucks inside the rib cage. It's nowhere to be found. One more time. Exhale out. Lift the hands up towards the sky. We're going to lean to the right. Hands can be together or apart. It does not matter. Might be a little jack in the box today. Leaning to one side and then the other. And then we'll lower down the right hand. Left palm turns up, elbow pulls back. Look up to see the sun. Breathing in. Exhaling out. We'll place your hand on your head, gently stretching the neck. Wiggle the fingers. And then we'll turn the palm up and down. Loosening up your shoulder. Slowly come up to the sky. And we'll put both hands up high, like we're lifting the roof off the building. Breath in, lift the rib cage off the hip in front. Stretch, you might even look to the sky. Exhale the hands out and down. We're gonna turn your toes in, walk them in a little bit at a time in our penguin pose. Get a little wiggly, a little wobbly. Gotta stay warm in that snow. Breathing in, exhaling out. And then we'll hold. Inhale, lifting up again. And then we're going to bring your hands down, heart center. I want you to shift your weight over to the left side. The right toe starts to tap. Now your hands can stay heart center or they might come to your hips. We're going to go into a tree today. You get to choose what your tree looks like. Toe can be touching the ground, it can be lifted. You might even slide the foot in and put the heel against the standing leg where you can tap the floor and lift every once in a while. Now you might choose to have branches of your tree out to the side. Hands can be up high to the sky. It might be a pointy pine, maybe a Christmas tree. Breathing in, exhaling out. Remember that toe can be on the ground or it can lift up, testing your balance. And when you're ready, let the hands come out and down. The feet go out. We rock side to side. That penguin pose again. And then we shift your weight over to that right leg. Feel the toes pushing into the mat. Hands can go out and up. They come down, heart center. The outside toe, it can tap. It can be up, it can be down. You might slide the foot in. Toe can still be touching the ground, or you might lift the toe. You adjust where it feels comfortable for your body. Breathing in. Exhaling. Now your hands might be on the hips. Or in nature, every tree is different, so everyone will be different in their tree today. You can have a pointy pine at the top. Whatever feels best for your body. Big breath in. Going at your own pace, doing what feels best for you. And let the hands come out and down nice and slow. Still tightening around the center of the body. Let the foot come out and rock side to side. Get any tension off of the legs. Wiggle the toes, readjust. And then we'll stand hip distance apart with our feet. Left leg comes straight back behind you. The heel lifts up and down. We do want that heel to touch the ground. We're going to go right into a stargazer, bringing the hands forward, up to the sky. So you can see me a little bit better. And we're going to lace your fingers together. In our stargazer, we're going to place your hand on your head. Let it go back to the back of the neck. We sit back and look at the stars. Now you can allow the elbows to come out a little bit more, stretching a little farther across the front of the chest. Fingertips can just barely touch, or they might be laced. Whatever feels good. Kind of shift your weight a little bit farther forward. Really digging the toes and heels into the mat. Kind of bringing that hip around to the front. Then allow your hands to come apart, palm faces up, shoulders drop. In our Atlas pose, hold the weight of the world on our shoulders, chin tucked in, feel the head rest on the globe behind you. Breathing in, squeeze the rib cage. Breath. Exhale, so you have that strength as the shoulders push down, straight as the scapulus or shoulder blades squeeze together in the back. And then we place your hand on the front leg, rocking horse, rocking back and forth. So people have rocking horses under their Christmas trees. Now from here, we're going to shift your weight forward. That back foot just slides a little bit farther to the side. So what we're going to try to do is stretch the outside of the hip. So it just slides across the back just a little bit, keeping your hands on that front knee. The front knee, you can't tell it is bent. My back heel is lifted. We're kind of stretching the toes a little. I'll take that left hand and bring it across. It's kind of like you're ice skating. Your hand, we adjust. You might feel like you're bowling. It might look like you're bowling, maybe. Then our hands come back to the front knee. So that's called a low warrior 3. We're going to shift your weight back and forth in the rocking horse again. Nice and straight with the legs. And then we come forward, walking in place. Wiggling the fingers, the toes. And we'll stand hip distance apart again. Feet are facing the front, and we just slide the legs straight back. Looks like we're on a railroad track. We have that space between the legs still. The back heel lifts up and down a couple times. It pushes into the ground. Hands lift forward to the sky for our stargazer. Hands come together. Place your hands on your head. And then they come to the back of the neck. Just giving you a place to rest and gaze at the stars. We had meteor showers last week. So you might be looking at those meteor showers. Fingertips might slide apart, so it's just the fingertips touching the head here or the neck. And then lower the elbows down, turn the palms up. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, try to bring the elbows into the waistline. Palms face up. It's called the Atlas pose. We hold the weight of the world on our shoulders. Shoulders drop with the weight. Chin tucks in, and we rest the back of our head against that globe. Breathing in. Exhaling out. Yeah. And then we'll place the hand on the front leg. Nice and slow. Rocking horse. Front and back. Lift up the front toes, back heel. You can bend the knees here if you would like. And we'll shift your weight all the way forward. Tighten the muscles up the front of the leg. So that's our standing leg. Going to our low warrior 3. So we are keeping the back toe on the mat. You might choose to slide it across a little bit. So it almost looks like your ankles are crossing. Feel that hip stretching. And you still have that space. So it helps with the balance, and you can keep both hands on the front knee. Or you might choose to lift the right hand forward. I feel like you're going to go ice skating and bring your hand across. You might feel like you're bowling. Breathing in. And exhaling out. Lower the hand back down. Slide the foot back across. And rock back and forth. And step forward. Wiggling the fingers, the toes, shoulders roll back and down. Going to a 5-pointed star. We stand a little bit wider. Hands lift up high to the sky. Hands go all the way down. Getting ready. Doing our snow angel first. And then that angel is going to turn into a star. When we lift your hands up the next time, we'll hold them up high at the top. Push the fingertips out and away. And we got 5 points of our 5-pointed star. Stretching the palm of the hand nice and wide. Fingertip of the thumb and the pinky are pushing as far apart as possible. Really stretching. And our star. Might be the first star of the night. This will be the star at the top of your tree. Take a big breath in. And exhale, lower the hands down. Both toes turn forward. Roll the shoulders back as we put your hands on your hips for a forward fold. Slide the hands down the leg. Creating straight lines with the spine, arms, the legs. So there's some triangles here happening. If you'd like, you can shake your head yes. Hands can be anywhere on the legs, the feet. You might have your hands on the floor. It does not matter. Shake your head no. Loosening up any tension. Push the hips back a little bit more. With the back straight, it allows the hamstrings to release their tension. Shake your head yes. And then when you're ready, just relax the body forward. It kind of hangs. We push with the toes and the heels, tighten the muscles on the back of the body. Glutes start to tighten, and it helps to lift the body, stacking the spine 1 vertebra at a time, nice and tall. Shoulders roll back and down. Shake your head yes. Now we're going to turn your right toe all the way out. So your feet are facing 2 different directions. Bend and straighten the right knee. That right knee bends. We lift up halfway. Shoulders relax down for warrior 2. Turn your head looking over. Right shoulder. Breathing in. Exhaling out. Have right palm turn up, left hand drops down. Wiggle the fingers at the top. Might rotate the arm, loosening up the shoulder. And reach a little higher to the sky. Reverse warrior 2. And then we'll lower down both hands, come to the legs. Bend and straighten the knee. And turn your toes back towards me. Walk your feet in just a little bit at a time. Rock side to side. Get the tension off your toes, the ankles, and your penguin pose. Shoulders might roll back, loosen up the body. And then we'll hold toes facing me. And then just the left toe turns out. Bend and straighten the left knee. You have 1 leg straight, 1 leg bent. Lift up halfway. Relax the shoulders down. And then turn the left palm up. Right hand drops. You can wiggle the fingers at the top. You might rotate the shoulder, loosen up the arm. And then reach a little higher to the sky, breathing in. Exhaling out. Now reverse warrior 2. And lower down halfway. Arm lifts. Another breath in. And we release the hands down. Bend and straighten the knee. Might even rub that leg. Turn both toes towards me and walk your feet in. Nice and slow. Wiggle the fingers to toes. Feet come a little closer together. Shoulders roll back and down. Just any tension off the legs. We're going to do something called a candy cane. It's going to be a little miniature candy cane. So we're going to bring left foot back. And then I want you to kind of sit down. And what we do is we lift the toe up. Now if you notice, my hands are still on my legs here. And then flex the foot to see the curve of the candy cane. It's a little small one. It's just testing your balance. And then put the foot back down. Lock in place, bring both feet back together. Now I'll tell you one little trick you might try to do. You can bring the knees in, squeeze the knees together so it's like the candy canes are glued to the center. And then we're gonna slide your right leg back. And we'll start tapping the toe and then we'll flex the foot. And we create that little miniature candy cane. Now a full candy cane is a little bit crazier. You can stay here. I'm gonna show you. It's called a sugar cane. Okay, I don't have to do that. Just right here now. Okay, put that foot down and walk back in place. Wiggle the fingers, the toes, shoulders back and down. That's what we just did a miniature candy cane. Want to see that? Okay. Full candy cane on the other side. It's like a pose of the dancer with the hand down. It's called a sugar cane, but at Christmas time, it's candy cane. Shoulders roll back and down. We're gonna roll, wiggle the fingers. Now, sometimes you can do those poses holding on to a chair or a counter, and then slide your hand down. We're gonna get ready to go to the floor. So we draw the circles, we're gonna come up to the sky. Lift the roof off the building. Exhaling out. You might shift your weight to your toes. You might lift the heels up and let them drop back down. Big breath. And hands come out and down. And we'll go to our monkey pose. Monkey pose, we bend the knees. We kind of let the hands hang like a gorilla. Now, if you bend the knees a little more, you can place the back of the hands on the ground, stretching the wrist. You might make it more a gorilla pose by tucking your hands underneath your toes. And you pull up the fingers, push down with the toes, and look at your belly button. But eventually, we're just going to release fingertips to the floor, step back to all fours, the downward dog, puppy dog, child's pose, cat, cow, whatever feels good as we get ready to go to the ground. Welcome gently to the floor. Relax the feet behind you and set your head down on the ground. Hips might be high. In a child's pose, hands can be forward. They might be to the side or next to the feet. Whatever feels best for you. Breathing in. Exhaling out. And we'll place your hands underneath your shoulders. From here, we're going to tuck your head under in the cat pose, arching the back like a cat that's scared or upset. And then the cow, looking forward, pushing the hips all the way back behind you. Shoulders kind of push back also. Tuck under to the cat. Inhale to the cow, looking forward like a cow that's mooing. Exhale to the cat, and under, arching the back. Inhale to the cow. One more time, we'll come to a flat back, flat spine, left shoulder to the left hip. Look at the left hip, right shoulder to the right hip, wagging the tail of the cat side to side. Loosening up the hips. And then we'll hold. We're going to lean to the side and bring your feet around to the front, shaking out any tension that you might have. Kind of point, flex the feet, shake out the knees, roll the shoulders, shake your head yes. We're going to bend the left knee and then cross the left foot over. Right hand comes around, left hand behind the back. Turn the torso, the shoulders, the neck. Spinal twist sitting down, breathing in. Exhaling out. Come back forward, place one hand on the knee, one hand on the foot. Cradle the baby and rock side to side. Of course, your hands can be anywhere on the legs, it doesn't matter. Then we'll place the foot on the floor nice and gentle. Readjust the hips, rock side to side. This is your half butterfly. We're going to kind of lean into that hip a little bit. We're going to look up to the sky as we do so, kind of stretch out the spine. Just kind of opening our hip a little more. Then we'll walk both hands to the center. And then our hands walk over to the right side, point flex the foot. Your hands up a little higher. I want you to sit a little taller. And then just lean forward, keeping the hands in close. The shoulders come down. Then look to the front. Add a little smile. Feeling that stretch behind the knee. It feels good to stretch. We're going to take your right hand back behind you, our reverse triangle, and look to the back wall. Add that little spinal twist. And then we'll come back forward, untwisting, sitting up tall, straightening out that bent knee. Kind of rub the leg a little bit. Whatever feels good, get the blood flow back down to your toes. And change to the other leg, bending the knee. Cross the foot over if you'd like. You can just leave it next door. So we bring the opposite hand to hold on to the knee, creating tension. Right hand comes back behind you. And our seated spinal twist. Breathing in. Exhaling out. Back forward, nice and slow, to cradle and rock the baby. Exhaling out. Place gently on the floor. Try to place right hand on the knee, opening up the hip just a little bit. You might have that elbows and lean in. Then I want you to look up to the sky, kind of stretch your neck a little bit. Then we'll walk your hands to the center. Move over to the straight leg, point and flex the foot. Walk your hands up. Take a big breath in, and then lean your shoulders down. Look forward. Add a big smile. Feels good to stretch behind the knee. Toes might be coming towards your nose. Like stretching the calf. Changing to a reverse triangle, we take the left hand back behind you. Look to the back wall, the spinal twist. Reverse triangle, sitting down. Slow. To the center, we slowly lift up. Take the bent knee, kind of rub it, shake it out, make sure there's no tension building. We'll take the bottoms of our feet together. Does not matter how close or far away they are. We're going to look up to the sky, and then we're going to look down to the ground. Inhale, lifting up. Exhaling down. A cat-cow. Butterfly combined. It's a bounding over, holding on to the feet, the legs, if you have like. Looking down, looking up. And then the hand slides the knees. We'll give the knees a little bit of a squeeze, and then we'll roll like a ball onto our back. So we can lean to the side to go onto our back, or we can roll straight back onto our back. You choose if you want to roll back and forth a couple times. Fine. Or you might just lean to the side and then come onto your back. From here, we're going to place your hands on your knees and draw little circles on the ceiling. And reverse the direction, going the other way. Come to the center and place your feet on the floor. Our bridge pose, we're going to create a straight line from our shoulders to our knees. So we're going to lift the hips up off the mat. Now, if you'd like, you can hold on, placing your hands wherever you need for support. Or your hands can just fall to the sides. Some people hold on to their ankles. You choose what you want to do. Breathing in, exhaling out. Or you can use your hands for support if you'd like. So we lift the hips to the sky. This helps to strengthen the knees and the ankles as your toes and heels are pushing down into the ground. And then we're going to lift the heels up. So you're on your toes right here. Take a deep breath in and think of your shoulders. You're going to roll down from the shoulders till the tailbone touches the floor. Let the knees sway side to side. Then both legs fall to the left. We'll just hold right there. If you'd like, left foot can go on top of the right knee, or it can sit on the ground. You choose what you would like. Breathing in, exhaling out. Bring the knees to the center, and then they fall to the other side. Taking a deep breath in, exhaling out. Slowing the breath as we slow to the end. Bring the knees to the center and into the chest. Give the knees a little squeeze, a gentle hug. We'll rock side to side. Open your arms like the letter T at the top of the mat. And then both legs fall to the left. You can extend out one leg, both legs. You can cross the ankles if you'd like, whatever feels best as the legs come to the side. I want you to look away from your feet, so turn your head the other way. Bring the knees back to the center. Rock side to side. The feet are crossed, uncross the feet. Let the legs fall to the other side. Now you can extend out one leg, both legs. You can cross the ankles if you like, whatever feels comfortable. As we look away from our feet to the other side, breathing in, exhaling out. Bring the knees back to the center, nice and slow. then lengthen the legs to the sky. Place your hands on your knees, point and flex the feet. And then we're gonna kick your heels high to the sky, bring your toes back towards your nose, they fall down. A little bit stretch on the back of the leg, around the heel. So stretching behind the knees. Hands can be anywhere you please. Right, and flex the feet. And then slowly bring the knees into the chest. Your hands slide down towards the ankles, the feet. And we're going to rock side to side in what's called a joyful happy baby. It's holding on to the knees, the ankles, whatever feels comfortable today. Soft knees, just gently rocking side to side. Bring the knees back to the center, give them a squeeze. Place the feet on the floor. Lengthen your toes to one side of the room. Fingertips to the other side, stretching, growing a little longer, a little taller. Then bring your hands down next to your legs. Roll your shoulders back and down, flex your feet. Make a fist with the hands and tighten all the muscles in the body. Tighten, tighten, squeeze. Then release. Doing that again, flexing the feet. Making a fist with the hands, wrinkling the nose, tighten, tighten all the muscles, tighten, tighten, squeeze. And then release. Feeling the difference of the relaxed body. Now this is your corpse pose. It's used for rest and relaxation, so just close your eyes, clear your mind, and let your body be at peace. It's Shavasana. Keeping your eyes closed, begin to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Now roll over onto whatever side feels right for you. So we slowly readjust the body. When you're ready, slowly lift your body off the ground to a seated position. Legs can be crossed or straight or anywhere in between, wherever it feels comfortable. We'll draw little circles, loosening up the back, awakening the spine. Reverse the direction, going the other way. Then come to the center, lift the shoulders to the ears, and drop them down. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, lowering. And let the hands fall to the sides. We'll inhale up to the sky. Down heart center with the palms. Putting a little pressure with the hands, stretching the wrists. And then to stretch the side, the back of the hands come together. Shoulders drop, hands lower. You shake your head yes. It feels good. Shake your head no because you don't want yoga to stop. Shake your head yes because you know it's time. And you can take this relaxation with you throughout the rest of the day and into the night. We'll inhale, lifting up. Exhale out, releasing toxins. Inhale for the body. Inhale for the mind. Inhale for the spirit. Bring our hands heart center. Namaste. Thank you for joining me today. It's our little Christmas yoga with Candy.